How are you gonna play me like that, IPSY? How are you going to send an item that is so good, finally so good, and it's no longer available? The audacity. Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel, I love affordable fashion and beauty. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe and be a part of my family. And today we have the very last IPSY Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus that IPSY is going to do. If you have not heard the news, IPSY bought Boxy a year ago or so. However, they were still two different subscriptions, even though they were owned by IPSY. Now they have combined into one subscription starting in April, and there will now be an IPSY Glam Bag, which is the travel size that you got before. Then you will have a Boxy by IPSY that will be more of the full-size items, and they say they're gonna have buzzier products and brands now, let's hope, because let's be real, IPSY and Boxy both have been pretty lackluster for a year or more. I know a lot of people have canceled their subscriptions because they were really unhappy with the products and brands that were coming. There were a lot of crossover. So you were getting the same products in IPSY that you would get in Boxy, the same brands all the time. It was getting very boring. And I also had noticed that a lot of the products in it were things that had been discontinued or weren't selling well, including one that is in this today that I'm so frustrated about because it's an amazing product. And then also they are going to have a quarterly like before that is a celebrity curated box that will come. And then they also have their refreshments subscription, and that's the body care. They have those razors that are refillable razors, shaving lotion, body creams, body lotions, body gels, things like that. So those are going to be the 4 different tiers now starting in April. So this is the last of the Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus. So if you want to see what came at the very end, and actually a few of them were pretty good, some of them not so good. So if you want to hear my honest thoughts about them, and maybe you also just get to know a product that you would want to buy outside of the IPSY subscription, keep on watching. Okay, so the theme, I almost forgot to share the theme of this month. It is Step Into Your Power. So it's all about women's empowerment. And it's actually pretty cute. It's kind of like this Roman, like muse looking outside with the column. And I think it's supposed to be like goddess theme sort of. So we have this cute little bag. I actually like this. It kind of has that Greek looking like blue and white. And we have something that I already own a large version of. This is the Kinship Bright Wave Vitamin C Brightening Eye Cream. So I do have this in a bigger version. I also already had it in a smaller that I got, I think, from IPSY before. Again, we have these repeat items. But I do like this a lot. There's not much in it at all. But I do think it's worth getting the larger. So as you can see, it kind of has a tint. And it does really hydrate and brighten the under eyes. And because it's slightly tinted, it gives the ever so slight kind of coverage to it. Not like a concealer, not even like a serum, you know, like a concealer serum, but it does, it's just a good product. And I would recommend getting the larger version of it. Then we have this. Is the only thing I did not try out of everything. This is no, 2 things I didn't try. Pore Effect Detoxifying Mud Mask by Glow On Fit Beauty. Now, I will plan on trying this one. The other product I'm going to show you, I have no desire to try it, but this one, I just don't do mud masks very often because they can be a little bit drying, and I do have dry skin, and so I have to really balance what I put on it. Eventually I will try this, but it's not that exciting to me as a product, but I'll definitely give it a shot. Now we have this Hey Honey Make a Splash Intense Hydrating Aqua Serum. This is a moisture enhancer with honey and vitamin E. Now I've used this twice and I do like this. It is kind of this gel, and It does give a nice glow to the skin. It feels really good on. So far, I didn't have any immediate reactions as far as breakout. So I do so far like this product. They also have a mask that I enjoy as well. And okay, this is what is so frustrating. Two of my favorite products that came, well, one of them is unavailable. This isn't frustrating. Okay, let's start with this one. This is the Pear Nova Lip Sculptor or Lip Stylo in Rocket Ship. I am wearing this today paired with a liquid lipstick. I'll show you here in a minute. This is an amazing product. I already looked it up. I think it's $18.50 or $16.50. They have 4 shades. I may get the other 3. That's how much I love it. It is so smooth, glides on so easily. I love the shape of it. Like, I struggle with a really fine, hard type of texture for a lip pencil. This is soft. You can sculpt with it. You could fill it all the way in. The color is gorgeous. This is a freaking winner. I love it. This is also a winner, and I'm so pissed. I am so pissed that this is no longer available. This is the Lash Treat Sugar, the Sugar Rush, the like baby version of Tarte. This is an incredible mascara. So you have this little skinny wand with the plastic kind of harder bristles. It is incredible for the lower lash. I have it on today, and like sometimes you can't even see my lower lashes that well. It's separated, it lengthened, it holds. It is so good. But when I looked it up, it is nowhere. Like even on QVC, it says sold out. It's nowhere on the Tarte Sugar Rush website. Why? I guess because it's their last bags before they change over. Why did you give me something I fell in love with that I cannot get though? Like, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. This is so good. And Tarte Sugar Rush, why did you discontinue this? It's amazing, but can't get it. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the Glam Bag Plus. That is the fuller size products. So we have the Ren Clean Skincare Ever Calm Barrier Support Elixir. This is supposed to nourish and soothe and combat dryness, signs of sensitivity, light, fast absorbing face oil, strengthens skin's barrier, omega-3, all this. So here's what it looks like. This is an expensive skincare brand. I do have another product by them that I really enjoy. I have used this 3 times now. I used it 2 mornings and 1 evening, and I really like it. Again, it gives a nice glow to the skin. It's not too oily. So far, so good. Of course, it's going to take a lot longer to know what all it does over time, but I think it was a really good product to get because it is expensive. I don't know that I would repurchase it because I'm not sure exactly, but it's pricey. So, but it was a product I'm glad to have. Then we have this Lavito Aromatic Body Lotion, Hydrate, Nourish, Protect, Musk and Coconut. So this, okay, when I first put it on my hands, I was like, oh gosh, like this is an older lady smell. There was something about it later that as I kept smelling it, kind of reminded me of something my mom would smell like, or my grandmother, which actually ended up bringing me a little bit of comfort, but like, I personally don't want to smell like it. So I do not like the scent. But it felt really nice on the skin. I think it's a nice formula. My hands felt super soft. I just don't think it smells very good. But again, it was kind of nostalgic. If you like an older powdery scent, you might really like it though. All right, then we have this First Aid Beauty Mineral Sunscreen Zinc Oxide Broad Spectrum SPF for sensitive skin. Claims to have no white cast. And I like this. I've used it twice now. At first I thought, wait, is this gonna leave a white cast? But the more you rub it in, it definitely just blends into the skin nicely, gives a nice glow. It is not greasy, oily at all. I would recommend putting it under your moisturizer. Today, I almost forgot to put it on. So I'd already put on moisturizer, then I put it on top. And I mean, my complexion still looks really nice, but I felt like it took a little bit longer to blend in my foundation on top of it. But when it went under my moisturizer, it was no problem. So I'm really happy to have this. I really like it. I think it's a good one. I would possibly consider purchasing this myself. Then we have the item that I didn't try that I just don't want to because I just think it's super boring. And that is the Wonder Beauty Sun Kissed Getaway Eye and Face Palette. They've been doing a lot of Wonder Beauty lately. That other palette was way prettier. The Escape palette that had the purples in it. It had one duochrome that was beautiful. This is just incredibly boring to me. And if you are not really light skin tone, what the hell are you gonna do with this? Like, I feel bad for any of my dark skin girls that got this because I mean, it's just not dark skin friendly at all. I haven't even swatched it. I just don't care to. I think that the blush is boring. The highlighter looks like it might be okay. And then the shadows are just incredibly boring too. So since I'm not planning on using this ever, I decided not to swatch it. Maybe I could gift it to someone that might appreciate, maybe even my mom. She's very fair skin. Last item was another winner, and we have the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Pasadena. I am wearing it today. It is a stunning shade. I think this is so pretty, and it paired beautifully with that liner. The liner is a little bit warmer in tone and a little bit more on a like terracotta spectrum, and then the liquid lipstick is more of like a deeper mauve, but they really do like blend perfectly together, and it has kind of a nice little scent. I say that, but maybe it's just your traditional liquid lipstick scent. I thought it smelled good at first, but anyway, I think it looks beautiful on. It is pretty drying. Most liquid lipsticks are, so I think it's beautiful for short term. I like to take pictures in it. I like to do a video in it, and then I go pop on gloss on top every single time I wear a liquid lipstick. But that is it, you guys. That is the end of an era for the IPSY Glam bag and the IPSY Glam Bag Plus coming together. It will just be the smaller size, and then we shall see if the Boxy by IPSY brings in different brands or if it's just called something different and it's going to be the same brands we keep seeing. Okay, if they could do anything, please start putting better palettes in. Like, I know before that people get really excited to get a full, like we get a palette. But if you get the same boring ass palette that is, I like neutrals, but like make them good neutrals, make them amazing formulas, make them exciting brands, make them neutrals that have pops of color, but like the same boring neutrals with mediocre formulas, I'm sick of it. So I really hope they stepped up their game in that way. Stay tuned next month to see. And let me know what you think about this bunch. And as always, have fun shopping. Budget shopping. Bye.